but I really wanted to mark the importance of this gathering for two reasons. One, it's obviously the critical situation the country is with in terms of being prone to natural impact of natural disasters. We are obviously focusing on the drought. I very much appreciate the link between the drought and what is, conflicts, internal conflicts that might occur. But obviously we also have to look ahead and looking at what are, let's say, the other side of the drought, which are the floods. And we know that one often comes with the other. And particularly this year, as you all may know, with the El Nino, with the phenomenon of the overheating of the oceans, that might have an implication in an imbalanced rain over the years. So we are expecting, and all the experts in the world are agreeing that we are expecting what we call now a super El Nino, which is a big potential imbalance over rain, which transformed into floods. This is one part. I said there are two. I'm happy for two reasons. One is obviously the topic, that it's very relevant, and the second is having such distinguished audience, and particularly a relevant audience. And I really want to thank the organizer for inviting WFP to this gathering. And why this audience is so relevant? Because the preparedness, the disaster risk mitigation measures need to respond to a subsidy principle. You are the frontliners in a response to any type of emergency. So of course there might be guidance and guidelines at federal level, but ultimately at state and at district and municipality level, you have the responsibility with the communities that you serve, the communities that you work with. So the principle of subsidiarity, it's a key cornerstone of any disaster risk management principle. So this is really, I think I commend you with that. And with that, before giving the floor to Abdikafi for a more informed and in Somali delivery, I'd like to raise 3 points to your attention. One is, when we do a humanitarian response, it has to be based on humanitarian principle of humanity, neutrality, impartiality, and independence, which means that we really seek your support for unbiased targeting. We need to identify the most vulnerable affected by the drought. And WFP is here, or the drought or the floods, whatever is the event. WFP is here to provide you with all the support to ensure that we reach the most vulnerable. This is one. Second, because we know that that's the situation in country, there is a lot of movement of population. And so we really ask your support in ensuring shelter and protection from eviction of the displaced people. WFP is not in charge of this, but we really have, as the UN, we really have to be united, ensuring that the Somalia national eviction guidelines at district level are ensured. And finally, I mentioned this, in order to respond to what will become probably the next crisis, we need to put in place actions now. So anticipate actions, have focus our attention into action that can prevent a disaster, which will be in now, if we have the predictions right, it will be floods. So this is what it means. It's securing the rivers, ensuring that there is no human activity around the rivers, or the human activities are, let's say, not let's say, diverting all the activities of around the river. So we have to make sure, working together, that we can anticipate that. So again, thank you very much for this gathering. I will hand over to Abdi Kafi, but again, thank you for the organizer for inviting WFP to bring its own contribution. Thank you. Abdi Kafi.
Thank you.